Alright guys, so welcome back to another tutorial. Now in this video we're going to be talking about how to drop mix dubstep music. So the two tracks that I'm going to be using to show you this technique are Peekaboo and G-Rex Bubba Tunda, and then it's the Tynan remix, and then the second one is Bad Rapper and Avant's Mild Drugs. So they're both at 145 BPM, which means that don't have to do anything to adjust the pitch, tempo. We can start mixing it right away. Now I have my cue points set for all my tracks, so all my hot cues are full and they're at where they need to be for drop mixing. So if you guys haven't checked out my video on where to set hot cues for drop mixing, make sure to check it out either in the corner or down in the description. Check out that video, find out where to actually set your hot cues, and either set your hot cues just for mixing or for drop mixing in specific. So I'm going to be starting from the sort of build up from one track. So I'm going to be going from Peekaboo and G-Rex to the Bad Rapper Mild Drugs track. And yeah, the whole technique basically that I'm going to be doing is gonna have the build up playing, and while the build up is starting, gonna be queuing up my second track, having both of the build ups kind of play together, because I'm gonna be beat matching them together, and then right when the drop hits, switch the two drops and give the crowd something unexpected with this whole mixing technique. So let's start with this first track. I'm just gonna filter it in and I'm gonna show you guys once, and then we're gonna go from there. Now before we start the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, comment, and if you guys want one-on-one DJing lessons with me, make sure to check out the link below in the description. But without further ado, let's get right into this. Yeah, so basically that was the whole idea behind it. So what I did there was I had the kind of break leading up into the build up start playing on my first track, and then once I had the build up start playing, I pressed the second track, they started playing together, and then I kind of started leading up my second track into the mix, so a little bit lightly, so the crowd could hear that there's something coming up. You don't need to necessarily do this if you don't want to, but if you want to kind of bring it up, see if it's beat matched, then that's a good idea. So either in your headphones you can hear it if it's beat matched, or if you want to kind of bring it up, have the two tracks playing, kind of raise the energy level a little bit, tease the crowd that there's something like coming into the mix. That's totally cool. Or if you just want to have one build up playing, beat match it in your headphones, so not let it play out to the crowd, and then right when the drop comes, switch the two tracks. So I'll just show you that, guys, that right now. Yeah, so basically that was the idea behind it. So only one track played until I drop switched it. You don't need to, again, necessarily bring in the second track if you don't want to, but you can. It's up to your own preference. Kind of going over the whole idea as a whole, you want to make sure that you have your cue points set in order to be able to drop mix. Make it a lot easier for yourself. Then you want to have your timing properly, so you match up both of the build-ups together properly. Then once those are going and they're beat matched together, you want to have the right timing in order to actually successfully carry out a drop switch. So you want to know where to actually drop switch it from. So it's after 4 beats. So after that 4 beat fill right in between the build-up and the drop, in that point you want to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you switch it. So counting to a beat of 4 and then switching it really fast. So having confidence in the right moment where you need to drop switch and switching it, because timing is pretty much everything in these sorts of techniques, where you want to have your volume fader switch at a rapid pace so that one track isn't dragging out longer than the other, you know, because then it'll sound terrible. And also you want to actually switch it at the right moment, because if you do it too slowly or too quickly, you'll either miss the beat or you'll, you know, mash the two tracks together and, you know, it won't sound good in your mix. That being said, this is basically the whole technique behind this. So if you guys want to practice this on your own, I highly encourage you guys to check out the two tracks that I'm using today and try it out for yourself. You guys can use any dubstep track that you want, yeah, learn to set your cue points and do all those sorts of things, and then just have fun with drop mixing. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share. If you guys want one-on-one DJing lessons with me, make sure you check the link out in the description or in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.